back to MUIC EXPO Division Talk และตอนนี้เรามาพบกับ THM Tourism Hospitality Management and now we're here with
Toby Toe, or you can call me Azan Toby. Welcome everyone.
Wow, welcome to this enthusiastic session. And now we have a little question for you.
Come on.
What is this bachelor called?
This bachelor, the bachelor actually is called, because we have a new degree name. I'll tell you later, but I'll tell you about THM first. Okay, our division first. Our division is a Tourism and Hospitality Management Division, and basically we are studying about management. So we learn about business management, but we have the focus specifically on, in the past, just tourism and hospitality. But now we have this new degree. So it's so new, so I need to look at it. It's called Bachelor of Travel and Services Business Entrepreneurship. So because we noticed that the younger generation, many of them, they want to start their own business. Yeah. And secondly, we also notice we are in the experience industry. And now it's not just about hospitality and tourism anymore. Actually, it's going to be wider. So what we are going to provide is we are going to provide knowledge in management in 5 different fields, including tourism, hospitality, events, restaurant, and health and wellness. So we want to groom young people to become professionals or business owners of these kind of businesses.
That sounds very interesting. And how does this major at MUIC different from the other university? Because you heard a lot of management, but now here we go.
Oh, I need this because we have so many selling points I need to highlight. Okay, the first, we have 2 different certifications. One is called AUNQA. The other one is called UNWTO TACWO. So these certifications are granted by international organizations. They did a very intensive kind of research with our course and certified our quality of education.
So it's literally universal after you graduated.
Yeah, it is a lot of credential about this program. And we have a multicultural learning environment like other programs in MUIC because we have a lot of international students studying with us and also including residents from Japan, Taiwan, Korea, because in Bangkok we do have a lot of foreign students. And we have options for study many foreign languages, which maybe some other universities don't have. And of course, we have 2 internship programs. Yeah. And some university may provide only 1, but actually it is good to have a little bit more internship experience.
Yes, because we can have an option where we want to go and where we actually belong.
Yeah, and some more is we have a lot of exchange opportunities, and our graduates, they are very much in demand. Before they even graduate, normally...
They got accepted for the work.
Yeah, more than 85% were hired. Of course, now, due to COVID-19, there may be some delay, but I would think that once after the situation is over, the demand for our graduates will be back. And then they also get to admitted to a lot of prestigious program overseas. Yes. So, and the last but not least, we have a very strong alumni network. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you talk about international. Is there any scholarship offered by MUIC?
Scholarship, yes. MUIC offers scholarship for THM students as well as other students when they choose to study overseas. But for us, we have some special program. There is a program that we collaborated with Queensland University in Australia. As well as Chinese University of Hong Kong. So the program was very interesting because these hospitality students, they came from these 3 universities, and within 1 year, all these students, they will spend 1 term each in each universities. So they get to experience different cultures, and they get to learn to be together with students from other countries.
The more you understand the culture, the more you will understand the world. And MUIC is the best answer for this one.
Wow, very true.
About the work experience internship that you were saying, can you say where is it?
Internship experiences, okay. Now we have 2 internships, okay.
Yeah.
For the first internship, so far we already have connections with 3 different companies, namely a Marriott Marquis, a 5-star hotel, okay, and then another one is a Staybridge residence, a very professional residence, and then the third one is KFC. So for students who are interested in chicken,
Yeah,
or
chicken.
interested in managing fast food chain, or having their own restaurant, that would be a good place to start.
Yes, and we were talking earlier about the COVID-19.
Yeah.
And it actually affects to our graduated students, but we are offering the social media classes that helped you with that.
Mm-hmm.
How is it like to be in that field?
You mean during the COVID-19
Yes.
situation? And you mean for our current students?
Yes.
It's hard. I have to say it's hard because normally for our courses we do have a lot of activities, field trips, and a lot of overseas experiences. But during this time we have to give it a pause because of the situation. But I'm sure once the situation is over, and actually next term, I think that we are going to get back on campus.
Yeah,
and I'm
guys.
sure we are going to have a lot more field trips and a lot more activities, and so that we can see our students face to face. Yeah, I miss that.
Yeah, we miss all of that as well.
Yeah.
Speaking about the activities, do we have any courses or maybe a club for a student who didn't apply for this course, but they would like to study in this?
You mean for students who did not major in THM?
Like minor or maybe club or something like that.
We have a lot of options. First, we have a THM club, with which I'm the advisor, and we offer a lot of activities, and sometimes we invite chefs or restaurant owners or business owners that are related to our degree, and they will come and share their experiences. And we also offer a lot of different kind of activities, sometimes maybe trips, and we are even talking about maybe in the future, when we are having new students, maybe we can think about having some camps, like a minor, not long for THM. It's not sure yet, but we are talking about that.
Yeah, I think it's a good starting point.
Yeah.
How about the career opportunity or the career aspect after we graduated?
Okay, let me move on to this career opportunities. There are a lot of career opportunities related to tourism and hospitality management degree. And I think normally when we think about hotel degree in hospitality, we think of, working in a hotel,
just like
tour
service.
guide. But actually it's much wider than that. Because even for tourism, you can work for tour operators. You can work as tour guides if you like, but you can also work for NGOs that are specializing in sustainable tourism development. You can also work for government organizations like TAT. And for events, of course, you can work for private sectors as wedding planners, event organizers, and you can also choose to work for like TSAT, a government organization. And also for other opportunities, like opening restaurants, becoming a cabin crew. I mean, the opportunities are luminous. Yeah.
So the element of the student of THM is definitely the teamwork that we're going to get from here.
Yeah, teamwork, service, how do you take care of people, the ability to empathize with others, I think is very important. Yeah.
Yeah, and we will know a lot of cultural as well.
Yes, because when you work in this business, there's a lot of opportunities. You need to interact with customers or workers from different cultures. So you really can practice your intercultural skills, yeah.
So what are the challenges for the students if they choose THM?
I think for students who join THM, the main challenges, for my experience, is maybe a lot of Thai students, they tend to be a little bit shy.
Really?
To begin with, maybe at least to begin with. But I think they have a lot of potential because Thais, as well as other Asian students, they have a very caring attitude. And this is what we are looking for in a service or experience industry. And the other challenges, I think, is not just the challenges for our degree. I think the main challenge is nowadays a lot of young people, they don't have working experience.
Yeah,
and this is a limitation. And that's why we need to have 2 internships and a lot of field trips and a lot of activities, a lot of talks that involve professionals that get our students involved in the professional world.
That sounds super fun.
Yeah.
Which one is your favorite trip?
Oh, my favorite trip, I used to take my students in event management. I take them to a Dine in the Dark
Where is it?
experience. A Dine in the Dark is in Sheraton, Sukhumvit. I don't mind promoting them because it's a very special experience. You're really dining in darkness to begin with. But it's not just about that. It's also about the sense of corporate and social responsibility that they have in this project. Because in this restaurant, all the servers, they are people with visual impairment. So imagine you are served by people who normally we think that they have some sort of disability. But actually, in that context, they are the experts in navigating that space. So it also provides them opportunities that other than like, operators, that kind of job. So it is very good. It's an amazing field trip I like. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Do we have any more upcoming activities about THM in MUIC?
Upcoming activities. Let me show you some activities.
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay, this is some internship. This is about some different internship experiences. Yeah.
Emirates, yeah.
Yeah, show you some of these. Isn't it interesting?
It's in Sapporo International Destination
in
Experience.
Japan. So if the COVID-19 is over, students can have this overseas experience. This course will offer once in a year. And Ajahn Salaya is the one who took the students abroad. And they are not just traveling. They are there to experience the local culture, but they actually, they are in an onsen, of course. And then they also work on projects, and they will present their project to the local tourism authority to showcase their ideas as how to promote the destination. There was a student, he's also a musician. He actually composed a song for that place. Yeah. So if you are from other divisions, you can also join us on different courses like this one and many others, and enjoy the experience and learn from the experience and apply your talents. Yeah.
It's really good that you actually use your knowledge and you can apply in the real world. Yeah. Because most of us nowadays, we kind of like study a lot, but we not really know why we study.
Yeah, and talking about the upcoming experiences that we are going to offer, and I know that we are going to have event design.
Wow.
Yeah, and lodging and facility design courses. And for those courses, our Ajahn will take students to visit the resort owner. And not only that, our Ajahn Sarinya, because she used to be an architect, an architect who teach hospitality. So she will invite her architect friends, professionals to work with our students in creating models for hotels and resorts. Not aiming having them become architects, of course, but as a hotel or resort owner or manager, you should have some sense about how to talk to architects. So we have this, and also tour package management, and a lot of experiences coming up. Wine studies and tourism, wine studies and tourism, where you can taste wine, and go to visit vineyard.
Wow. Is it in America? Pennsylvania?
You mean going to the vineyard in Thailand?
Sorry, I misheard that.
The wine tourism and study course is a unique program in MUIC, because I think that we are the only university that have that program. And there, our Ajahn will take students to visit the real vineyard and see how they produce wine. And of course, to taste wine as well, if you like it.
Ooh. I think everyone would love that.
Yeah.
That's lovely, actually. Would you mind to show some of your student showcase?
Oh, students. Okay, sure. Let me see. This is the exchange opportunities I mentioned earlier. This the AP HMP. We also have a 4+1 program with
the 4+1
Hong Kong.
With what is
Poly
that?
U, that's with Hong Kong Poly U. So if you finish our first degree here, and if you fulfill the requirements from Hong Kong Poly U, you can take their master's program.
So
there.
it's like a dual degree?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Hit the bird with the one stone, guys.
Student and alumni. So this student in the middle is Sum. So last year he won an award in the Future Leaders Forum. It's about business events. So originally he was meant to go to Frankfurt this year to compete in IMAX, but because of COVID, I mean, that didn't happen.
Sad,
it's
sadly.
a pity. Let's hope that they will give him the opportunity next year. And this is Phutthamonthon. She won the Best Paper Award in SITE Talk. SITE is a special event on incentive professionals. So she won this award. And this is an alumni. She just graduated last year. And during her last year of study, she worked on a project with Ajahn Valencelli. And Ajahn Valencelli recommended her project to compete in World Tourism Forum, the Young Talent Program. And she became one of the finalists, and she got to flew to Luzerne to compete. Yeah.
That's so amazing. Sometimes when you do work in our class, the teacher, when they see the potential, they can help you with that as well.
I see that this is our job, because our class size are relatively small in comparison to a lot of universities, sometimes 20-something for more experiential class, but maximum is 40. So we can have some individual attention to students. So when we see that some students have the potential, or in Sum's case, actually, he volunteered. He said that I want to challenge myself, so can I have the opportunity? So we do that, Yeah,
and in here it's very easy to get in contact with the teacher. You can go via Gmail, and also just speak in person, actually.
Yeah, you come to our office and talk to us, and also I think now most of our THM Ajahns, we set up our line groups with students.
We have line group, actually.
Yeah, and sometimes I answer students' messages like in the middle of the night.
You will never see any more friendlier professor.
And some of these are our famous alumni from different fields, like they become award-winning resort owners. You see,
not only resort, actually, we have like influencer as well.
Yeah, and Chef Gong is also our alumni now. He owns his restaurant business, and we also have a lot of celebrity working in different fields as the female pilot, blogger, etc., etc. So basically, you don't need to see yourself, or if you join THM, you have to become a hotelier. You can, if you want, but there are a lot of other opportunities too.
is super wide range. And do you have any message for the student who would like to apply to THM?
I think common experience. I think for our course is all about being an open-minded person, experience yourself, and step out of your comfort zone and interact with people and people with other cultures. So these are a few words that I would like to give our potential THM students. Yes.
Wow, thank you so much, Mr. Toby.
Thank you very much, Vince.